Hi, I'm Heather Wilson, and I am the City Arborist in the Division of Environmental Services. And currently, I am in charge of the publicly owned trees in Lexington, specifically more or less medians, trees in the public right-of-way, and parks to a certain extent, a lot of greenways and a lot of our natural areas. Today, we are doing a tree planting in this section of the median, planting 11 trees and 32 sumac. The trees we're planting today in this section include Coosa dogwood and honey locust. We do also have two other medians that we have and are going to be planting, and they include species such as Kentucky coffee tree, the yellowwood, serviceberry, and a forest pansy redbud. Our goal is, number one, to increase canopy in Lexington, but number two, really to beautify this section of Kentucky. Right now it's just a big stretch of road. There's a lot of development that will be going on through here, and right now we're just presented with this great opportunity to put some trees out on some amazing soil. And I know today that we have volunteers from Republic, Sanitary Waste Services, and UPS. I believe that there's other volunteers to come out, but I can't speak as to who all else is involved. And of course we have a lot of employees from our division here, from Environmental Services. We will be planting on Citation Boulevard within the next month or so, and then we will also be planting the Richmond Road corridor. Down Richmond Road, we'll be interplanting there, replacing some of the missing trees, as well as some of the smaller medians around, like the Fincastle, Fontaine, Ridgeway, Woods Point areas. That is still not set as far as species, but that's going to be coming out within the next year.
I like to give back to my community as much as possible, and UPS was privileged to get this donation, so I figured that I would like to be a part of it. It is a little bit more challenging than what I'm used to per se, because I do work in the office, but I enjoy it, making Lexington better and the community. So.
I've been on Keep Lexington Beautiful's commission for less than a year now. KLB is an affiliate of the Keep America Beautiful right here in Lexington. And we're focused on beautification efforts, anti-litter, and just tree plantings and things of this nature. So this is a great opportunity to add new trees to otherwise plain median, and really great to be out here. You know, it's the coolest part about the commission is that we get to do some of that stuff. We get to do the grant funding, we get to do the meetings, but it also involves going outside, and it's a great, beautiful day. It's nice to be outside, nice to get your hands into it, plant some trees and do that sort of thing.
So tell me what we're doing today. What kind of grant was this for Keep Lexington Beautiful that we applied for?
Well, this is a grant that comes through Keep America Beautiful and is funded through the UPS Foundation. So we have quite a few volunteers here from UPS. We're really excited about that. And they're funding community planting grants all across the country. So Keep Lexington Beautiful was able to receive a $5,000 grant to plant trees on Polo Club, because Polo Club is a fairly new road to the city, and we have no landscaping whatsoever here. So there's a really good opportunity to do that. So we've planted native trees in 3 different locations on the Polo Club, in places where, as it develops out, it will not be impacted by the future road access.
Well, it's really great to see a lot of people from UPS here volunteering, which is really exciting.
Right.
So we get to have a joint combination between Keep Lexington Beautiful and UPS, not just in the money part, but also because of the volunteer and the work effort.
Right. And then we have our crews from Environmental Services for the City of Lexington, who are providing the material support with our equipment and our crews.
Do you want to talk about any future plans for Keep Lexington Beautiful beautification grants?
Well, we currently have a cigarette litter prevention program grant through Keep America Beautiful that we are currently beginning. So we're actually going to be placing cigarette urns in specific locations in several parks around town, and we do scans to see how many cigarette butts are on the ground before we install the urns, and then after we install the urns, because the goal of that obviously is to get people to put cigarette butts where they belong, which are in ash urns or pocket ashtrays, instead of throwing them on the ground. So that's our next project, and then we'll be going for more grants through Keep America Beautiful throughout the year.
And I know that you and I have done a lot of outreach events where we pass out those ashtrays to lots of people, and they're always very, very well received. We're very excited about that.
Yes, we want to let people know that there are ways to handle your cigarettes. If say you have a car and you don't have ashtrays in your car, we actually have special ashtrays that will fit in your cup holders. So we want to get that word out so that people can get those. They're all free. They're a free giveaway, and so we happy to do that whenever we have the opportunity.
And Keep Lexington Beautiful's mission is to not only beautify by things like planting trees, we worked on the Breeders' Cup work a few years ago, but also keep litter prevention. So the cigarette litter prevention grants that we do, the beautification grants that we do really help make Lexington a much better place to live.